Hey y'all, so on Instagram, I asked y'all to ask me questions, anything y'all wanted to ask me, as well as what kind of content y'all want to see from me. And y'all give me some suggestions, some good ones too, and some good questions. So we're going to answer that today. And one of the questions was like a day in the life. So this is going to be a day in the life / a Q&A. Right now we're in the kitchen because I'm about to make breakfast with Greg. So might as well answer some of y'all marriage questions. How do you manage long distance marriage? Does family give space for a smooth transition? A lot of FaceTime, a lot of calls on the phone, a lot of praying, because it's not easy. Like now it's like, okay, when I go home and go back to New York, I feel at home because of the fact that New York is home. Like here in New Jersey, you have to be able to drive. I feel like I can't really get around on my own. But when I go to New York, I know that I will have more like freedom to like do as I please. If I want to get out the house, I can get out the house. Here, I just feel like I'm a little stuck. It's pros and cons to it, but I think when I'm there for more than like 2 days and I'm like, damn, I wish I was back and I miss my husband. I think that you have to know that this is not the end all be all. Like you really have to have hope in like the future. What's the one thing that surprised you most about marriage so far? How emotional I am. I'm not gonna be living with my family anymore. It's really, really hard. Like, y'all gotta understand, I didn't go away to college. I've been living with my family for all this time, all my life. So now it's a real change of like, whoa. Now I'm gonna be living with this man that I've only known for a year. What do you think about that? What's the one thing that surprised you about marriage?
Since we've been married, right, I think the distance. What surprised me is how much I started hating how far we're apart. I hate to see you leave, and like that becomes a struggle. But then I have to get readjusted to being back by myself.
Right. Same.
But that's not even an adjustment that I necessarily want to make.
Are you finished?
I'm finished.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done too. I'm full. How old are you and your husband? I turned 28 on the 15th of November.
I'll be 31 by the end of this year.
Yes. We are 3 years apart. Yeah. All right. Time to pray. And then I gotta do some content. Okay. So we ate. So I'm about to do my makeup so I can create a little content. Hopefully for TikTok, because I haven't posted on TikTok in so long. I use this Got To Be styling glue, okay? Now push my brow hairs up with it. The best results is if you trim your brows before you do this. Trim it and clean it up. How did you get into makeup? So, y'all remember the days where the beauty community was super, super popular and big on YouTube? Like everybody was watching a makeup tutorial. That's when I started to get into makeup. It wasn't until probably 2020 where I felt like, yeah, my makeup is giving. I'm way more confident in my makeup. I'm still not 100% in love. For the most part, I feel like I got my routine down of what I like and the products that I like. Advice for sisters in the talking stage. So, a lot of prayer and making sure there's boundaries set in place for the both of y'all, so y'all will not go over that boundary. Make sure y'all talk about everything that's important to you. Everything that's important to both of y'all. You want to talk about kids, discipline kids, how you want to raise your kids. Kids are a very important thing when it comes to like, what do you expect from me from a marriage? Whether that's like, as a woman, as your wife, what do you expect? As my husband, this is what I expect. Finances, where you want to live, all those things you need to be talking about, because you want to wait till you get married and you see a different side of a person. Even though anybody could tell you anything, right? But I think it's important to have these deep conversations so you're not, it doesn't hit you out of nowhere. Are you trained in makeup? Because when I tell you yours is always flawless. First of all, thank you. I appreciate you. And the answer is no. I just usually just follow people, bought a lot of products, return a lot of products. Thank God for Ulta and Sephora. Because even if you use a product, if you don't use that much of it, you can still return it and exchange it. So that's what I would do often. Like I would try out a product. I'm like, this doesn't work out for me. I'll exchange it, try something else. And so this is years of like trial and error, honestly. I'm going to put up some people that I feel like I learned from. And I think that you can learn from them as well. They got some banging makeup. So I'll put them on the screen for y'all. Now we're about to shoot some content. It is 4 o'clock. The sun sets at like 5 something. So I have to hurry up. I'll probably change the lip because I was just doing like a lip swatch for like TikTok. In what ways do you think your style has evolved in the past few years? I think my style has evolved because of the fact that I'm way more cautious of being dressed more modestly. Like before in the, like maybe 2016, I was still young. So like I will have like my shirt like be all the way down here. Like now I would never do that. Right? Or like a sleeve that's like a little shorter than it should be. Now I won't do that. I'm more conscious of being more modest and covering more of my body. I never show my cleavage or my booty or nothing like that. But you know, like as I grow older, I just see the importance of being modest, experimenting more, not with color. I ain't gonna hold you. Different styles that I would never think. How does it feel having 7 siblings? I love having a big family. I thank my parents for having so much kids. I don't know how they did it. I would never. It makes you feel like you always have like just support. I never really fiend for friends because I had so much siblings. I have 6 sisters and 1 brother. I don't play about them. Period. I am finished doing the content that I needed. I should have did a little bit more, but it's all good. The sun is gone. I prefer natural lighting, and he doesn't really have ring lights here. So I'm going to probably have to buy lights to come for here. I love your content, by the way. Thank you so much. My question is, what is your ethnicity? I'm African American. Do you plan to move to your husband's city, or will he be coming to your area? We're going to move to New Jersey. He lives in New Jersey. I'm going to move to New Jersey. However, I do not want to be so far down. That's why we're looking for something closer to New York, but not that close. New York is extremely expensive. Like, it's to a point where it just doesn't make any sense. This is the end of a Q&A. I'm probably do another one answering more of your questions, probably for Instagram or just in another YouTube video. So if you have any questions that I did not answer, please put them down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the love of my vlogs. I really, really appreciate it. It takes a lot of time and effort to do those vlogs, and I appreciate y'all for liking and commenting and subscribing. I'm going to try to keep it up and be consistent as I can. But yeah, thank y'all. Assalamu alaikum.